Hey YouTube, how you doing? Today I am doing a quick video on a feature called Quick Capture. You can find this option on the GoPro Hero, the Hero 4 Silver and Black edition of the cameras, and it's basically a way of trying to conserve battery life. If you are obviously limited without a battery backpack or additional batteries, I've done a video a few months ago where the battery backpack went on the back here, and it comes in a case. So for example, it just goes like this, fits like that. My video's on YouTube, so I'll put a link down there somewhere. And this backpack works a treat, but GoPro do have this feature called Quick Capture, which does help in conserving those like precious extra battery cells, if you like. And today I'm going to show you how it's done. This is obviously the Hero 4 Black, so simply power the camera on and navigate to the settings menu, and using the shutter button, enter the menu and scroll down to the quick capture icon. It looks a bit like a rabbit. Mine's on, most of them are off, and you simply just press the shutter button to toggle off, on, and once you're happy, press your settings button there and it will take you straight back to the video mode. If you own a GoPro Hero 4 Silver, then it's simply a case of, with the touch display, unlock it of course, navigate to the setup menu and simply scroll until you see the quick capture and toggle on and off. This is simply the LCD backpack for the Hero 4, however the layout is identical to the Hero 4 Silver. Once you've exited the menu, you'll be returned to your video mode. Now at this stage, the best recommendation I can give is for your video mode, set it before running with the quick capture mode. So in other words, in your settings, define what you need for the video mode. So do you need 720 WVGA, 4K Super View? In my case, I'm simply going to be running with 1080 30 frames, and I'm going to drop down to medium, and again using settings, select this mode. I would also at this stage go to your time-lapse settings and define the resolution, megapixels, the view that you need, as well as the duration and any ProTune settings before running with the quick capture mode. Once you're satisfied with all your options, settings to exit, and at this stage you can now turn the camera off. So with quick capture enabled, it's simply position your camera to whatever you need to shoot, press the shutter button, camera turns on, and it will use the last settings for the video mode that were defined when the camera was last switched off. When you're finished, press the shutter button again, recording will stop, camera then powers off. Although it can take a few moments for the camera to essentially power on and power off, if you're waiting for a certain shot that's about to happen, then it is an ideal way of using this mode, and again trying to conserve battery life. So again, just turned it on, camera's then filming the event or the trick or the action shot. Once you're done, press the shutter button, the filming will then stop, camera will then power off. To enable the time-lapse mode, simply hold the shutter button down continuously until you hear the beep, let go, goes in the mode automatically and starts using the default settings that you defined before the camera was turned off. Once you're finished, simply press the shutter button again. The camera will then power itself off. again, just conserving some extra battery life. So you are aware this feature will only work on the actual camera itself. So if you've got the GoPro Hero 4 app on your Android or iOS device, or you have even the smart remote, you will not be able to make use of the Quik capture facility. It will only work on the camera itself, mainly because it needs that communication which Quik capture does not support. To turn the mode off, simply go to your settings and scroll down to Quik capture, shutter button off, settings. Again, it's an ideal situation if you're at a certain event or waiting for an action shot, which will help preserve the battery life, but also if you've got the battery pack, it may or may not be useful. It really depends on what you're using, but I think GoPro have just simply enabled this option to try to conserve as much battery life as you can while waiting or taking a certain video shot or a time-lapse mode. Thanks very much for watching. As usual, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe.